you have a setback in your journey and you look at it as, oh, it's just a temporary setback, this happened, and that's okay, I'll keep moving forward, your journey will continue, and you will still continue to build good habits without, having that burnout effect or the possibility of stopping the journey as a whole. Transmission received. Authorization granted. Welcome to the video. What's up, dreamers? Hope you're having a fantastic day or had a fantastic day, depending on where you are in the world. And I have to let you know that you are awesome. Welcome to Driving and Vibing. What is the vibe today? Today I want to talk about habit change and staying strong through those habits, through the changes. Building good habits is difficult. We know that. I know that. We'll start out with a story, and then we'll get into some tips and tricks that kind of that I have learned to be able to help my, build my good habits. So when I was, let's start with fitness. My fitness journey, my health and wellness journey overall, I started in 2017, and with that start of 2017, that was when I stuck through and I maintained it. Now before that, there was several times throughout the years, I would say probably at least maybe once or twice each year, where I would attempt to create better habits, to start going to the gym, working out, to start doing extra exercise if I wasn't doing exercise already, or was, whatever. And I didn't maintain it. I fell off fairly quickly because the habits are just hard to kind of build, right? And I'm sure a lot of people experience this. Well, they do. It wouldn't be talked about as much as it is if people didn't experience it as often. So in 2017, I started my health and wellness journey, and I started working out. I started going to the gym, and I will say, the best tip that I can give in regards to starting a fitness journey would be start with a partner. Start with a friend, a family member, somebody who has kind of the same goals as you. They don't even have to be a beginner. Like if you have never worked out before, you don't have to bring on or start going with somebody who has never worked out before. I as well, but you could just find a partner in general. The partner will help you with motivation. It'll help drive motivation to be able to get you to go to the gym or start working out, go for a walk, whatever it may be. Even if you just go for a walk, walking is very powerful exercise. That partner will be a motivating factor. Will help you guys. You two will be able to help learn what you need to learn about exercise and the benefits, the pros, the cons, how to do them. Timing wise, you can learn together. That makes it even more fun. Learning together is definitely a little more fun than learning by yourself. An accountability buddy, right? You can hold each other accountable, and that is a very powerful tool to use for motivation, just to get going. There are plenty of days where I did not feel like, and this still happens, it's normal, I did not feel like or do not feel like going to the gym. I'm tired, I'm groggy, or I didn't get a good night's sleep, whatever the case may be. But I also know at the same time that if I just get up and go to the gym and get my workout in, even though it's going to be really hard to get there, the moment I get there and I start working out, I'm going to feel much better. I'm going to be happy that I did it. My mood's going to be better. And overall, it's going to improve my mood for the rest of the day. Whereas if I just don't do it, and this happens sometimes, I kind of dwell on it. Like, oh man, maybe I should have went, or I wanted to go, but I just didn't. So, getting over those humps sometimes, especially with having an accountability buddy, will help you get past that, so that you don't have to necessarily do it yourself. So having a partner, it can be a friend, family member, again, maybe somebody that you just met and they are getting into health and wellness, is a very beneficial, kind of tool to utilize to get your journey going. Habits in regards to nutrition and, like other habits like sleep that we'll go over the health and wellness kind of triangle here. Nutrition is a little harder to get into, I would say. Well, it's not. It takes. I feel like it takes a little more effort because the amount of information out there in regards to everything, including exercise and nutrition, is a ton. But nutrition habits are kind of harder to break, I feel like. This is my personal opinion. I've had difficulty breaking nutrition habits in the past. I am still currently working on trying to, break off my bad habit of eating, sweets more often than I probably should. I have a sweet tooth. I love chocolate. I love chocolate cake. I mean, I'm just gonna go out there and say it. So it happens. Like, even though I started my wellness journey and I do track with wearables and I take blood panels to make sure that everything is like, going well on my inside, not as well as just like how I feel on the outside or look on the outside. I still have a sweet tooth, right? So I mean, nobody is perfect, but nutrition is a little more difficult, but it doesn't have to be. So like all the information is overwhelming. Like, don't eat this, don't eat that. Eat this as a snack, eat that as a snack, and then when it comes down to it, the stress may become overbearing. This happens to me sometimes, and you just grab something that's quick and easy, even though it might not be the healthiest option. Take baby steps, right? I say this time and time again. You got to take baby steps towards your journey, your goals, and your journey. Finding one thing in your nutrition to replace is where you should start, and just focus on that one thing. So let's say you eat cereal in the morning, and that's the first thing you eat, and you start to realize, maybe you don't realize it now, but now after hearing this video, maybe you start to realize that eating this cereal with all this sugar, I kind of do get that quote unquote 2 o'clock feeling where I feel like I'm getting that sugar crash, and I feel groggy, and I feel tired and fatigued, and I feel like I could take a nap immediately following eating breakfast, and it's likely due to that cereal being so high in sugar. Maybe that's what you want to switch out. Switch that out. Find something. It could be oats. I make my own oatmeal, fairly easy to do. I'll have to write this somewhere. You can just do eggs. You can put avocado on the eggs and avocado. There are a lot of options in the morning that would be healthier than cereal. And even in the aspect of quickness. So like there can be grab and go items that are more healthy than cereal for sure. Do a little bit of research, try different things. Like, don't try one thing and then be like, oh, this isn't working, I'm gonna go back to cereal. Try a couple of different things, and take baby steps. Like, maybe instead of eating cereal every single morning, cut out the cereal 2 times of the week. So instead of 7 days a week, you're eating it only 5 days a week, and then the 2 other days you're trying something new until you find something that you really enjoy replacing that with, and you don't get that groggy, crashing feeling afterwards. And then start to really slowly, fully replace the cereal out, and then go from there. And then after you keep that habit where you're not eating cereal anymore, you feel good in the morning, then you can work on other aspects of nutrition. But pick one thing and focus on it. I think that is probably the most important thing. And that's what builds good habits, is to pick one thing and focus on it. You don't want to try to overwhelm yourself with all of this extra information and all of these habit changes at once in regard to, your health and wellness, because that will become, you'll burn. I know you'll get burnt out, and you'll have less desire to move forward. You might revert back to bad habits, and that would kind of put a damper in the journey, right? Which dampers in the journey are normal. That's a normal thing. Anytime you have a setback, it's only a temporary setback unless you make it a permanent one. If you have a setback in your journey and you look at it as, oh, it's just a temporary setback, this happened and that's okay, I'll keep moving forward, your journey will continue, and you will still continue to build good habits without having that burnout effect or the possibility of stopping the journey as a whole, because now you're putting it into a positive light. Positivity will help you to move forward as well. So I hope you learned something new in this video. If you have any tips or tricks of your own, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear them. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button on this video. It greatly helps out the channel. And I hope to see everybody in the next video. Later, dreamers.